Hello, so Simon here again for another session. So today we're going to do a progression on from our last session, which was that gear 1, 2, 3 workout. So let's get warmed up. Let's get going at a very nice, easy, light pace. Up to you. If you want to start off at a walking pace and build up to a jog, that's fine. Or if you want to start off at a jog and build up to a bit of a faster running pace, that's also fine. So go whatever pace is right for you. We're going to go for a few minutes. As we do that, I'm going to explain everything you need to know about the session and about my workouts. And then when we're all good to go, we'll make a start with today's workout. So today we're progressing on from the last one. So we did gear 1, 2, 3, where we worked in 3 different speeds in the session for 20 minutes. So last time we spent a total of 7 minutes in gear 1. We spent a total of 9 minutes in our gear 2 and 4 minutes in our gear 3. So today we're going to progress you a little bit further, but don't worry, it's not too much of a progression. So we're going to go for 5 minutes in gear 1, so less time in that slower pace. 10 minutes in gear 2, so just an extra minute on from that last session. And we're going to go for 5 minutes in gear 3, so up by 1 minute in that as well. So just a slight progression on from for gears 2 and 3 in that previous session. So if you haven't done this before, you're welcome to still do this session, that's fine. I'll explain everything you need to know about this, but also please check out the other one as well and give that one a go if you quite like this one. So what we're going to do today then is we're going to be running for 20 minutes. But we're going to be going at 3 different paces. So think of it like a car, having your gear 1, your gear 2 and your gear 3. So just try and find the right pace for that gear for you. So gear 1 is going to be a slower, sort of steadier pace. Now it's not going to be too slow. We're still going to be working at a faster rate than you are in your warm up and cool down. So don't think of it as a very easy jog. I still want you to be working at a fairly good pace. Gear 2 is going to be a little bit more of a brisker pace, but not going too hard. Save that pace for your gear 3. So your gear 3 is a hard effort. All right, so it's important that you find the right paces for you. And if you have gone a little bit too fast on some of the gear 3s in your last session, or you do in this session, definitely think about tweaking that down. So think of it as working at a very hard rate, maximum effort for that top level. Now, the rule of the session is we're only going to spend a maximum of 3 minutes in total in gear 1, a maximum of 2 minutes in total in gear 2, and a maximum of 1 minute in total in gear 3. So even though we're going to get faster as the gears go up, it's going to be less time in those speeds, okay? The other rule is, just like a car, we're not going to ever skip from, say, gear 1 to gear 3. It's going to go through the gears. So you go 1 to 2 to 3, and then the same back down. It'll go 3 to 2 to 1. Or we might be going something like 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. So it'll always go up or down by 1. Okay, hopefully that's clear, but I will be explaining through the session how we're going and what is coming up soon. So you just keep focused on your running and get that pace right, and I'll tell you what's coming next. So hopefully by now you're feeling a little bit more warmed up and ready to go. If you're not, please keep going, and please make sure that you're well enough and healthy enough to take part in today's session. And if you don't feel good through the session, please stop. Okay, so we'll make a start shortly, so please get ready. Like all my sessions, I'm going to be doing this with you, so I'll be with you every step of the way, telling you how much time is left, and when to start and stop, what's coming next, and I'll also be motivating you, so you just keep going on your workouts. Now, I am doing this for running, but you are more than welcome to do this session for any type of cardio exercise, so this will also work well for any cardiovascular piece of machinery in the gym, so say a treadmill, a rower, cross trainer, bike, anything like that, it would also work fine with, but I am going to be talking about running today as we're going. So if you're not doing the running, just ignore that bit, but you just keep going at the intensity that's right for you on whatever piece of equipment that you're on. Okay, right, so I think we're ready to start, so get ready. We are off in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So we're starting in gear 1, so a nice easy pace to begin with. Just settle into a nice rhythm. If you've got a watch, you can see your pace. Just double check if you need to, just to make sure that you're going the right speed. Or if you're on the treadmill or any piece of equipment in the gym, hopefully you got a good idea from your levels or your speeds, what's right for you at each level. So just to recap, we'll be going in gear 1 every minute. I'll tell you if we're going to be going up or down in each gear. We can only spend a maximum of 3 minutes in gear 1 at a time, 2 minutes in 2, and also for 3 minutes, just 1 minute in that gear. So every minute I'll tell you if we're going to go up or down. So just keep going. We're coming up to our first minute soon. So it's a little bit of a surprise what's coming next. So it will keep you on your toes. So gear 1 minute gone. We're going to keep going in this gear for another minute. Keep going, doing well. Hold this pace. Deep breaths, keep as relaxed as you can. So in the next 45 seconds, we'll either be staying in this gear for one final minute, or I might be pushing you up to a faster pace of gear 2. You'll find out soon. If you haven't done the first session of gear 1, 2, 3, please check that one out. This is just a slight progression on, but if you can do this one, you can definitely do the other one and vice versa. So please check that one out if you enjoyed this. So we're coming up to 2 minutes. Keep it going, another 10 seconds, and I'll tell you what the change of pace will be, if at all. So coming up to 2 minutes. We're going to go up to your gear 2, so let's speed it up a little bit faster. Good work. So just hold on to a faster pace. So just to recap, we can only spend a maximum of 2 minutes in this gear, or after 1 minute, I might drop you up or down, depending on what I have in store for you. It's already planned out, so I'll tell you what we're doing. So 30 seconds to go, and then we might go up or down. Keep going, come on. Hold on to that speed. It's great work. Come on, nearly at the next minute mark. Like all my sessions, I'm doing this with you. I'm with you every step of the way. I'm working as well, so you're not alone. Right, we're going to go up now to gear 3 for this next minute. Let's increase that pace. Off we go, come on. So this is your fastest pace that we're going to be running at in today's session. And the rule was that we can only spend a maximum of 1 minute at this speed. So hopefully that gives you a good idea about the pace that's right for you. And you know that we're going to be dropping down very soon. So come on, keep going at this faster pace. You're doing really well. 30 seconds to go. Keep going, keep relaxed. If you are running, keep your form going. Drive those arms forwards and backwards. Try to avoid going across the body. Have a good stride length. Try not to overstride or do small steps. Raise those knees. Engage your core muscles. Try to avoid any rotation from the core. 5 seconds. Come on, we're nearly out there. We're going to drop down. All right, so let's drop down to gear 2. So just slightly slower pace, but we're still keeping a steady pace going. So now we're in gear 2. We could go back up to gear 3, or we could stay in this pace, or we could drop down. So you'll find out soon what's coming next. So it is a different sequence than the last session. So might not necessarily be in exactly the same order. And you know that I've progressed you slightly, spending more time in gear 2 and 3 and less time in gear 1. So 15 seconds to go. Keep going. You'll find out what's going to happen next. 3, 2, 1. Right, we're going to go back up to gear 3. So we're speeding up. I'm feeling a little bit mean today. Come on, let's get that faster pace again. You know it's only just for a minute. And then we'll drop you back down to this gear. The gear 2 that was what we just completed. Come on. So this is called fartlek session, which is Swedish for speed play. where you're going at various different speeds on a continuous run. It's really good for improving your aerobic and your anaerobic systems, which improves your fitness levels, burns more calories, improves your heart function, and various other different benefits. So come on, keep going. We've got 10 seconds to go. And you know we're going to drop down to gear 2 again soon. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's drop it down to gear 2 again. It's a slightly slower pace. Really good work. Come on. Hold on to that speed. You know it's going to be for a maximum of 2 minutes, but I might be nice. I might be drop you down to gear 1 after this. Surely I'm not going to be that nasty to drop you up, push you back up to that gear 3 again, but you'll find out soon. Nearly there, come on. What's it going to be? Five seconds. I'm going to be nice. We're going to go down to gear 1. So drop it down a little bit slower. This will help you recover a little bit more. So breaking it down, so it's 20 minutes, remember, and 10 of those minutes, so half of the session is in gear 2. So that gives you a good idea about what your average pace should be. So that was deliberate. I haven't just made that up. I wanted your average pace to be your gear 2 with a little bit of slightly over and under on the gear 1s and gear 3s. So I hope that should help you set the pace. So you know we can spend up to 3 minutes into this speed, but you know that if I've just told you it's only 5 minutes, it's very unlikely that we're going to stay in here for much longer. So 10 seconds, get ready for the next change. And we can only go up, we can't go any lower than gear 1. So you ready? Let's go back up to that gear 2 pace. Come on. As the session goes, you should be able to figure out what the sequence is and what's left, what's to come. Might give you a good idea, but it's a little bit of fun. It keeps you guessing, so you don't know what's coming next. Unless, of course, you repeat the session, which you're more than welcome to do. It's always great to repeat sessions, see how you've improved. See if you can go for a greater distance in that time than you've done before. So come on, keep it going. Keep this pace going. You'll see if there's a change soon in 15 seconds. Really good. Come on, 10 seconds to go. 5, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go up to gear 3 again. Come on. Let's go. Let's pick it up. So you know it's only for a maximum of a minute, so let's keep that hard, fast pace going. Really good work. Fantastic, come on. Not long to go. 30 seconds. And after this minute, we'll be exactly halfway through the session. That'll be 10 minutes down. Keep working right to the end. Come on, last bit of effort. Hold this high intensity pace. 3, 2, 1. Okay, drop it down to gear 2 again. Really good work. Well done. Come on. Keep working as we go through. Settle into the different pace. It's always good to learn the different speeds that you're going. So if you're in a race situation, you know that you've got that extra pace that you can step up to for your sprint finish. Or if you want to put a little bit extra effort in anywhere along the way, you can do. So it's always good to know the different speeds and how it should feel. Helps with your pace judgment, so you know if you don't go too fast or too slow, you know that you can adjust it and how long you can go at each speed for. So we're going to drop down to this gear 1 now, so a little bit slower. I'm feeling nice. So try to recover, so don't slow down to a jog, but just enjoy going at a slightly slower pace than the other 2 gears. The whole purpose of the slower pace is to be able to recover so we can work at a good rate at the faster speeds. So there is a reason for it. The fitter you are, the quicker you recover, meaning that you can go again sooner. So, what's going to happen soon? Will we keep in this gear or will we go up to gear 2? We'll find out in 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. We're going back up to gear 2, so a faster pace. Come on. We're going to either hold this for 1 minute or 2 minutes. You'll find out soon what I've got planned. Come on. Find that pace again for this gear and hold on. I'm with you too, every step of the way. You're not alone. Just keep working hard. Hold on to this speed. Doing well. Try and keep as relaxed as you can. And remember your form. When we get tired, that's when form tends to go. So just keep loose and keep going all over the techniques that I've mentioned. So driving those arms forwards and backwards if you're running, keeping upright, keeping tall. So we're going to keep going in this gear 2 for another minute. So keep going. We're not going to change up or down this time. Hold on to this speed. You know we can only stay in this gear for 2 minutes. So we're going to be going up or down in 30 seconds, okay? But which way will it be? Am I feeling nice or am I feeling a little bit nasty today? So if you know anyone else that you think would like these sessions, please let them know. Got a Facebook page and an Instagram page as well, so please like and share that as well. And I'll update you with any other sessions that comes available. So coming up to our next minute mark, we're going to be going up. So up to gear 3, so let's go a little bit faster pace. Come on, off we go. Really good work. Doing well. So I have lots of other different sessions out there as well. So if you do like these 2 gear 1, 2, 3 sessions that I've done, lots of other various sessions out there on my podcast. So please check out Simon Minting Audio Training and take a look at all the different intervals. There's various ones for beginners, intermediates and advanced. And there's also somewhere there's a bit of a mixture where you can get the level that's right for you as well. Come on, we're nearly there at this gear 3 pace. Keep going for 10 seconds. You know we're going to drop down soon. 3, 2, 1. Okay, back down to gear 2. Slow it down a little bit. So last 5 minutes to go now. Great thing about interval training is you don't have to train for as long. So you can do shorter, quicker workouts and get just as equal benefits than doing a slow, steady pace session. So this will be over before you know it. And hopefully you felt that you got something out of it as well, and that you've enjoyed it a bit more as well. Not focusing on the same pace at the time, it breaks it up a little bit. So is it going to be up or down or the same pace? Coming in soon in 15 seconds. Get ready to find out. Okay, we're going to go back up, back to gear 3. Come on, let's pick it up. That's it, hold on to that high intensity. So you've probably figured out by now that this is the 5th time that we've gone into gear 3, which is our final time. So it's only going to be getting slower from here on. You should be able to figure out the rest of the sequence if you've kept note of what we've done. 30 seconds to go. Come on, keep going. Doing well. 15 seconds to hold on, and then we'll drop that pace back down. Last 5 seconds. Nearly there. Okay, so let's slow it down to gear 2, so just a little bit slower. We got 3 minutes of the session to go. And as I've mentioned, you've probably figured out what's coming next for the last 3 minutes. If you haven't, you'll find out in about 40 seconds what the next gear is. But come on, let's keep it going for the final bit. Really good work. Hold this pace that's right for you. Not long left now. So 15 seconds to go for this minute, and I'll tell you if it's the same or if we're going to drop down. You know that we can't go back up because we've completed all the 5 minutes of gear 3. We're going to hold this pace, so for another minute. Come on, hold on. So therefore you know now that our last minute will be gear 1 in 45 seconds time. So come on, let's hold this pace, and then we'll just drop you down for the last minute at a slightly slower pace, and then we'll lead into the cool down from there on. Good work, come on. Nearly there. 30 seconds to go. Keep going the whole way. I'll tell you when we're done. Last 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. So the last minute, let's slow down to gear 1. Now it's not a jog, we're not cooling down. We're going to go a little bit slower in a minute's time, so just hold more of a steadier pace now. You've done the hard work. Let's just hold this gear 1 pace for 1 minute, and then we'll go into that cool down. So good work. "30 seconds to go now. Final push. Come on. Nearly there. 20 seconds. Come on, right to the end now. 15. 10 seconds. Come on. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Well done. So fantastic work. Another great session done. Let's just keep moving at a very slow pace, whether that's just a gentle walk or jog. Just go the right pace for you. It's not good to go from high intensity just to stopping. So we want to gradually ease down and let your body recover, let your muscles and your breathing gradually get back to how they felt when we first started the session. So fantastic work, you've done really well. Let's keep going at a light level. So as I've mentioned, please check out my other sessions. If you haven't done already, there's a variety of different interval-based sessions out there where I'll be pushing you the whole way through. So please check them out. If you particularly like this session and you haven't done the first one, Gear 1, 2, 3, check that one out. Very similar, but just a slightly different order of going up and down the gears, spending a little bit less time in Gear 3 and Gear 2 and more time in Gear 1 to what we did today. But it's roughly the same level, it's only a slight progression, so you're more than capable of doing each of those sessions. So hopefully by now you're starting to feel a little bit more cooled down, so just keep going for a little bit longer. If you haven't done already, please like and share my Facebook page and my Instagram page. Please let me know how you get on with the sessions. It's always great to hear from you as well. So let me know how you get on. I am planning on doing another progression on from this session. Again, it will be very gradual. I'm just going to do 3 parts of this Gear 1, 2, 3 workout. So there will be just a slight extra progression on from this one. So if you've liked these, then stay tuned. Hopefully that'll be coming in very soon. So please check that one out and you can give the third final part a go. I also do have another podcast out there as well called Out of Condition to Mint Condition. It's for beginners who are new or making a comeback to running. It starts off at a very slow pace with lots of walking breaks in between. And then as the 8 weeks progress, we're going to spend more time in the running pace and less time in the walking. So please check that one out if that would be good for you as well, or that you know someone that would be suitable for. Please let them know. So just search for Out of Condition to Mint Condition on any podcast platform, including Apple Podcasts and Spotify. So as well, check that one out if that is of any use. Right, so we're going to be coming towards the end of this cool down now. So if you haven't fully cooled down, please keep going. Please make sure that you recover well. So do lots of stretching, take on lots of water, rehydrate, eat well, eat a good balanced diet, help yourself recover. And I will look forward to training with you again very soon. Well done once again, and goodbye.